button. Tiny. Here's mother of pearl. Oh, it's a tiny bit broken. But that is absolutely tiny. Good for dull. That's a very pointy end of a slate pencil. It's red again.
It's a really beautiful, very well cut spongeware flower. Lovely. It's one of those knobs that makes a great pie or jelly. Oh, this one's broken quite well. Oh, it's almost dyed purple. Wonderful. Put a bowl around it to cover that bit. This has potential for shared stories, but it is only one word, Athens, so it might be quite difficult to find, but maybe a candidate.
It's a crazy piece of glass. All those little balls. Oh, better pipe. Stem with the foot. Anything written on it? Nope. You see anything? Oh, I think the sun's coming out. That's nice. Oh, look at the sun coming out for this beautiful piece of melted glass. Beautiful colours. Oh, the sun, so warm.
That looks round. Is it going to be a button or a fastener? Or... Oh! Okay, was not expecting that. Wow, is that just a really fancy... Is that just a really fancy clothing fastener? Oh, it's beautiful. Look at the patterns. It must be. Oh, I wonder how hard that is then. Goodness. Oh, it's so detailed. I think Mum found one similar to this. Here or on the Thames, I don't remember. Lovely. That's beautiful. Look at first proper find. I think that might be a really exciting find. Well, it might not be exciting to everyone, but to me that might be really exciting. So I thought it was a bead, but now I've come closer. We quite often find the ends of pins, and we always mistake them for beads, and then we see the hole is only on one end. And I think this might be one that still has some of the pin attached. Oh my goodness! Wow! Look at that! Oh, wow. That is so cool. We have never found a glass head pin with the glass head still attached, with the pin not just completely corroded away. That is so brilliant. It's also a brilliant hat pin for the doll's house, but the fact that it's still together, I don't know if it would have been longer or most likely, but that is so very cool. Wow, that's like I suppose that would probably have been a bucket list if I'd known it, if I'd thought there was a chance. That's so amazing. I find it very exciting, at least. I find it amazing. I think Mum will be quite chuffed with that too. Stick or bone? Ooh. I'd say bone. Yep, that's a little bone. It's got a... What's that then? Is it part of a stand? Ooh, sorry. Part of a stanhope, maybe? It's very deliberately sort of tooled end. Not sure. Another mystery bone item. Do love a mystery bone item. It's another round metal thing poking out. I wonder what it is. Looks to be a button. Does it have anything on it? Oh, let me clean it and have a look. Looks like it might. I think it's a beautiful flower. Another really beautiful decorative metal, but clearly a button this time. Wow, okay. For some reason I'm having a small metal finds day. That's so beautiful though. Okay, brilliant. I'll put it with the other one.
Oh, I'm in the bead zone again. Is it complete or is it broken? Oh, it's very small. Green. Yeah, I'll zoom in. Tiny green seed bead. Nice. I also found this loop for what's the word? Well, jewellery, loop of jewellery. There's a word for it. I can't think what the word is. And a boat now. Copper boat now. Finding. It's finding. That's the word. Look at that blue poking out at me. Oh, that's a nice one. Beautiful cobalt blue bead. And the sound of the birds.
Looks like it could be quite a promising sherd. Obviously not all there, but it says Royal Worcestershire Suppliers F and C Co. 100 Oxford. Or might be able to find out that. Another potential candidate, probably more promising than the last one.
It's the bulbous end of a thermometer. Well, the little pointy bit. Okay, there's a few things in this shot. Ah. Ooh, it's a beautiful French glass jet cabochon mount, or is it a bead? Nope, it's a bead. It's one of those necklace bracelets beads that we were going to make. There's another one. We probably can make one. Maybe for a child. Then there's this. Not sure what that is. It looks a bit... I might take it home and soak it and see. Anybody look familiar to anybody? I mean, that serrated edge there makes you think it's like a part of a buckle clasp, maybe, or something. Don't know. Love a mystery metal. The end of a safety pin.
I find it very exciting, only because I didn't think I'd ever find one. It's not that exciting, but it's a pin with the pin. I said it'd be,
Very exciting.
yeah, and wouldn't it be a great hat pin for the doll's house?
Yes, that that's really
But
cool.
yeah, it's a pin that still has the pin.
No, that is exciting.
It is,
That
okay.
Really exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's really cool. Nice.
So you need to put it in your
Thing.
box because I'm scared
My box service.
that it will break. But yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Finally know what.
That's really cool. We'll make a tiny pin cushion.
Yeah.
To put it in. Nice. Look, I found another one of those. The bracelet we're supposed to make.
Ooh, maybe we can do that at the end of this film.
And a couple of other beads. Could be a button, maybe.
I found two really.
I don't know what this is. Part of a belt, I think. Maybe a nurse's belt. You know where it clips
Oh
over the top?
yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, let me show you. You can put my two things in there too. I found two potential shared stories. Shards.
Oh, cool. Because I was worried I couldn't.
What's that actually? Whilst I'm here.
Oh, I think it's the end of a button.
Yeah, I think so.
This is a good bit here.
Ooh, lovely. Wait, let me get my. Oh no, I did put it in. First of all, my mystery bone.
Oh, more bone.
More bone.
Wow.
More mystery bone.
What's that?
Yeah. Don't know.
Oh, that's nice.
Mm.
So they're very tiny
Yes.
things.
And then so we've got this button, which you can just about see like a flowery design on.
Ooh.
And then this one, which I don't know
funny
what it
noise,
is.
don't they?
Yeah, but it's a lot more obvious and decorative.
They are beautiful.
Aren't they?
They'll make like really lovely things in the doll's house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay, we're doing all right then.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow, my first and potentially only bead of the day. In an unusual place for there to be a bead. A lovely white wound one. Brilliant. Always love a bead. Button. Looks like that might be promising. Well, there's nothing on it. Is that exciting? I don't think so. I'm going to take it. I'm sure there's something we can do with it. I thought it might have been like a hair slide or something, and then that would have had something on it. Oh well, it's still a very cool thing, and it will definitely come in handy.
That's an odd piece of shaped slate. I don't know what that would have been from, but it's going to be very good for the doll's house somehow. For something. Shelf or something, or a mantelpiece. Oh, that would make quite a good mantelpiece for a fireplace. Nice. That looks like it would have been like a watch, maybe with a pin at the back or something, maybe. I don't know, it's odd. Odd shape. Round with a bar on the back. Another mystery. I think that's the inside of a harmonica reed. But it's broken, unfortunately. It's good for a draw pull or something in the doll's house. A door handle. That's cool. Oh, I dropped it. Ah, there it is.
Okay, there you go. That looks like a good... Oh no. That would be a really good shirt. But I think the name of the hotel is the only bit missing. It says Sarah. Oh, gonna take it just in case, but annoyingly, the one bit missing is the one bit we'd need to be able to find out. Oh. Okay, I take it back. There's another bead that looks very similar to the only other one I found. A beautiful white one. Again. Excellent. think this is another really sad one. England, pottery, British. Yep. Not going to be able to find out what that's from, fortunately. This is the dog that scared the cat that killed the rat that ate the spelt. This is the dog that scared the cat that killed the rat that ate the spelt that came in the house that Jack built. I think. Oh. No. Cat. Spell it with something before. Ooh. I wonder if Mum knows that. I don't know that one. I just saw cat and I thought that said spelt. It says spell it with. Ooh. Find out. I've also just realised the nursery rhyme doesn't say spelt, it's malt. The rat that ate the malt. Yeah. So wrong on all accounts. I spoke too soon. There is another bead. Wow, that one is squished. What a squished bead that is. Can't tell if it's melted or if it was just always like that. A black one though, which is nice. Okay. Wow. Might be my favourite find of the day. Oh. Wow. It's glass. How beautiful is that? It's a flower. Be great for making a plant for the miniature nursery. Greenhouse. Oh, that's so beautiful. And it's so tiny. Obviously a dink. Has it got a dink out of one of the petals? No. That is complete. Oh, it's so cute. Yes.
That is quite decorative. That's going to be very, very good for the doll's house. It's very pretty. I'll make it something very nice. Look how decorative it is. I don't know what it would have been. And also there's a tiny little twiddly knobbly bit. You found a key? Yay! Love a key!
Okay, 3 things. First of all, the tiniest bit of ear I've ever found. Tiniest little ear. What looks to be perhaps a key? Oh, it is! Wow! One of our absolute favourite things to find. Don't know why, but that will have done for a little box or wow, piano, wardrobe, something. It's not a door key, is it? I love a key. My goodness. Don't know why I've just fallen more and more in love with keys. And then what potentially could be the best candidate for shared stories yet. Dunn Bennett and Company Limited with a crown, Royal Victoria Potteries, Bursty, Specialist Surfaces. Oh, and you can almost see what it would have had on it. So that is Victorian Royal Pottery. Exciting.
One. They look like little acorns, but they're not. They're just sort of little finials, maybe. But hey, again, look at that handful for doll's house. Brilliant. Okay, I've already picked this up, but I think this is a key of some sort. Possibly like a wind-up one. Did that swing out? Maybe. Well, it's amazing. Is that what it is? It reminds me of like a watch winding key or something, like that bit that would swing out. I don't know. I could be completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's supposed to swing out. Oh, I have to have a close look at that. Looks like it's like an iron thing They're quite good for doll's house. I don't know what, at the top of a fleur-de-lis or something, but cast iron thingamajig.
I think actually that's another ear. Broken bottle stop, but an unusual part of it is broken. It's normally the top, not that bit because it's so thick. Huh. How unusual. Little pot foot. And might have too much on it to be a jelly candidate, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, it's a lovely one. It's not like a, you know. Oh, yeah, that's an old one. That's like the one that's around Marmy's. It's a really weird kind of... That's better. That's kind of sunburst either side of you.
Yeah, it's cute, isn't it?
That is really nice. It's a little bit bigger than the one around Marmy's neck, but not much.
Probably put it around a bigger doll.
Lovely. Cool. That's unexpected. I mean, I can see it's broken, but let's see what is on it. If there's anything on it. Oh, might have a bit of stem.
Oh my gosh, it took me that long to realise what it was.
Oh, but it's broken.
Oh, but it doesn't matter because it's only on one side it's broken.
It's just, I don't know what to say. That's literally last knockings. You're just about to leave the beach. Foot walking. What? Oh.
It's a boot.
Oh my goodness. Wow. I just don't even know. What would have been there?
I don't know. Let's look in our pipe book.
Oh my god.
I don't even mind that it's broken because from one side you can't tell.
I've
You know,
never
we're
seen
never.
one like that.
No. I mean. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Literally just about to walk off the beach. The detail of the boot too.
It's just stunning. Like you say, I mean, I do care.
And the heel of the pipe is literally a heel.
Oh, I love that.
That's amazing. So look at, oh, brow. Yeah, you know, we're never going to sell it, are we? It's only ever going to be on the shelf like that, so.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Cool. cool.
I didn't even realise when I took it out.
No, I know, we were both just silent going, what's that? Wow.
Hey.
Right, now we can go.
Wow. What? You stopped filming us walking. And you stopped again. No, not a find. Oh, what's that? I can't do this. There we go.
So before shared stories this week, we thought we would just explain a bit why it is called shared stories. And according to sort of the internet and dictionaries, a sherd is a broken piece of pottery, usually referring to one that is found in an archaeological site. And although ours aren't found on archaeological sites, they are from history. But basically, in essence, the words shard and sherd are interchangeable, though the term sherd is favoured by archaeologists, and generally a shard is like broken glass or stone, and sherd is exclusively for broken pottery. And we've never really used the word sherd, but it sounds a bit like shared, and we are sharing the stories of these sherds from history, so we decided to call it shared stories.
It's a pun.
Because it sounds more like shared stories than shard stories. So that is it. That's the reason we're calling pieces of pottery sherds now. And we almost only call them sherds when they have writing on.
Yeah.
For our shared stories.
Yeah.
And our shared story this week is sort of two stories.
It is.
In one. So this piece of pottery has the remains of the words Royal Worcester. And Royal Worcester is a porcelain brand based in Worcester, England, and it was established in 1751 and is believed to be the oldest or second oldest remaining English porcelain brand still in existence today, although there's some controversy as it's disputed by the Royal Crown Derby, which claims 1750 as its year of establishment. So there's 1 year out, and it seems to be there's some
pottery war.
Some pottery war about who is the oldest porcelain brand still going. And it remains to this day, although the production in Worcester has ended. So it all started in 1751 when John Wall, a physician, and William Davis, an apothecary, wanted to develop a method of making porcelain that could then be used to boost prosperity and employment in Worcester. Not much is known about their early experimentation, except that in 1750 to 1751 they met up with the Bristol porcelain manufactory of Lund and Miller, who had a unique method of using soap rock as a prime raw material in the porcelain production. In 1751, Wall and Davis persuaded a group of 13 businessmen to invest in a new factory at Walmstree House, Worcester, on the banks of the River Severn. They managed to secure £4,500 from the partners to establish the factory, known then as the Worcester Tonquin Manufactory, and the original partnership deeds are still housed in the Museum of Worcester Porcelain. And then £4,500 was a lot of money.
In 1751,
was an awful lot of money. And then they ended up buying out London Miller, and they bought their soap rock licence for mining soap rock in Cornwall.
And soap rock is soapstone, yeah?
Just soapstone, yeah. So Royal Worcester was established 272 years ago and is still making porcelain.
Yes. Very cool.
But our sherd also has the remains of what would have said supplied by F&C Osler, 100 Oxford Street, London. And in 1807, Thomas Osler established a glass-making firm in Birmingham, and they started off by making ornaments for chandeliers, like all those chandelier drops that we find.
Yeah.
And then in 1831, Osler's sons, Follett and Clarkson, the F and C of Ayrshire, took over the firm, and they relocated and reorganised the business, eventually renaming it F&C Osler & Co. And their London shop on 100 Oxford Street was amazing.
Yeah, the pictures
It was so beautiful. Well, although not originally, actually. They started diversifying into vases, decanters and fancy articles. And then in the 1840s, they developed an international market, notably in India, where they had a showroom in Calcutta. And in 1846, they made a grand chandelier for a mosque at Alexandria, which elicited a visit to their Birmingham works from Ibrahim Pasha of Egypt, who ordered another over 17 feet high.
That's big.
And then that was shown at Oxford Street, and that led to Prince Albert ordering a pair of candelabras for Osborne House as a birthday present for Queen Victoria.
Nice.
But their high point was when they were commissioned to create the monumental crystal fountain at the centre of the Great Exhibition in 1851, where they became sort of friends with Owen Jones, the architect who famously made Crystal Palace. Obviously, very much was into glass,
Yes.
like the Oslers.
Arts and crafts.
Yes, yeah. And he rebuilt the Oslers' shop, which is the one from the picture.
Just, yeah, do you imagine going shopping there?
Yeah.
That would be so cool. Beautiful.
So apparently a 3-arch vestibule paved with Minton tiles led to a showroom 106 foot long and 24 foot wide. Its walls were lined with 14 mirrors on each side and a crimson paper, and the whole was top lit by a glass roof divided into 3 sections. A high semicircle in the centre raised over lower quadrants. Heftily ornamented ribs divided this roof into 1,456 star-shaped panels of blue, amber, white and ruby glass.
Oh my goodness.
Much like those in the roof of the Crystal Palace Bazaar. The goods were ranged on mahogany counters along the sides and on central tables, which is where our
The whole plate.
sherd would have been displayed and
Yeah.
bought from. And it just looks like it must have been so beautiful
It's
and amazing.
mad.
And imagine going in there on a sunny day.
Yeah.
It would be probably quite a fire
Hazard. Yeah. Have all those chandeliers.
because they became sort of famous for being the go-to. If you wanted a high-end chandelier, you went F&C Osler, which is I can't find anywhere when they sort of veered off into having porcelain,
Plates and things.
pottery, because they didn't make it, they just sort of sold it, but there's
In
lots
their
of
shop.
stamps, back stamps saying it was sold there. Sort of like, I imagine, Harrods.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was designed by Owen Jones in 1859 and survived only until 1928. So it would have been after 1880, our pottery, which is when the address became 100 Oxford Street.
So it dates between 1880 to 1925?
I guess so, yeah. Because it amalgamated with Faraday and Sons to become Osler and Faraday Limited, who rebuilt the premises to designs by Constantine and Vernon. The main frontage of the new building adopted a conventional neo-Georgian mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So a very long-running porcelain manufacturer that would have been sold in what is probably one of the most beautiful shops I've ever seen.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
I
Just
love shared
imagine-
stories. The things that we're learning, I had no idea.
Imagine walking, like someone buying this shirt from
That shop.
that shop.
Well, they wouldn't have bought the shirt, they would have bought the plate.
Yes, they would have put whatever yeah, I can't tell what it would have been, unfortunately. Amazing.
Absolutely amazing. Well, that was a trip to our favourite beach. Lots of small metal finds this time. It's turned into a metal beach. one surprising find. So, which is your favourite find?
We'll probably start with what's your favourite find.
Well, it's the pipe. It's the boot pipe.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. What's
Such
it
shame
got
it's
on the
broken.
top? Yeah, it is obviously broken on that side, but we display our pipes like this, so I really don't mind.
Yeah.
And I love the way it's been like burnt or something, and it makes it look like it's a brown leather boot. But the detailing on the boot. And we have had a look in our clay pipe book, which usually we can find the example of the pipe that we found. It's got almost every pipe we've ever found, including our tiny Atlas holding the world cigarette pipe, and the wrap pipes and such. But nowhere. Oh, it also, actually, I don't think it has your jockey or little boy pipe that you found. But nowhere in this book can we see a boot, and nowhere online can we find a clay pipe that looks like this. I can't find any. Obviously, if you type in clay pipe boot, you get all of the football ones, which we've got a couple of. The heel is a tiny little boot kicking a football, which is in this book. Here's an example. That one's with the wood as well, but can't find any that look like this.
No, I've never seen anyone find one like that either.
No. So yeah, could be quite a rare pipe.
If it was whole.
But the thing is, even in this book, some like rare pipes, they have pictures in this book
Of them broken.
of pipes that are broken. Like, look.
Yeah.
But if it's a rare pipe that people haven't seen, yeah, loads of them are broken. So if they don't mind, I really don't mind. It's still, you know, that's just a part of a miniature pipe. It's not even got a bowl. So yeah, it's an example of this pipe.
Yeah.
We haven't seen anywhere. So
I love the
broken
heel.
or not, yeah.
The heel of the heel.
I really want to know what would have been here. Clearly something would have been here. Yeah, absolutely amazing. One of my favourite pipes we've ever found.
It was just weird how we both just sort of stopped. Yeah. It didn't really. And then we went, oh, we realising what it was.
Trying to figure out what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only one we've ever found that's the shape of an. I mean, I suppose acorns, but that's still sort of bowl shape. It's still just sort of. And heads, but this is the first object. You can get like chamber pots, and you can get like ladies' legs. But this is our first inanimate object. Unusually shaped one.
Yeah.
That's not round like an acorn or a basket.
But I now have found a foot, a hand, and two heads. I need some torsos now.
Yes, yes, you have found a hand pipe. Yes, body parts. Got a foot, a hand, which is amazing. I love this pipe so much. A foot, a hand, and two heads.
I really did break my pipe up.
You really did, yeah. So yeah, now you can add a foot. Yeah, you need a lady's leg one.
Yeah.
And you need
a torso.
A torso, which... Oh, you can't... Oh, or legs, or you get someone sitting on a chamber pot.
Oh.
Those ones are amazing.
I'll aim for that one next.
Okay. I'm still trying to get one head. My favourite find, which other people may not share my excitement for, but it is probably...
I did.
Yes.
I did. I mean, I could get the
It's
why.
my glass head pin with the pin still attached. Am I going to be able to get to them? Here's one with the tweezers.
just put them away.
So here is an example. So we find them like this. This one actually still has a little bit of the metal in it. But we find them like this. They're just the glass heads of pins, and they're always so beautiful and swirly. And we absolutely love finding them. We've got a whole bunch in here, but as you can see, they're quite small. And there's a lot in here. A lot of good bits.
Caboodlers, all the caboodlers in there. And pins.
And sort of mini chandelier drops and such. But now we've got one with the pin still attached and a tiny one.
It's going to make such a good hat pin in the doll's house.
It is. I'm really excited.
For the master bedroom.
Cushion, yeah. But the fact that it's not either broken off or just sort of corroded away is amazing.
It would have been longer than that.
It would have been longer, yeah. But amazing that it's still attached.
I know. I'm excited. I was excited. For something so tiny.
And then we've got my beautiful decorative. This one's cleaned up really well. I don't know what it is. Fastener?
I don't know. What's the back look like?
Like a fastener.
Oh. Yeah, it could have been a fastener.
Or it was a... so this one was clearly a button. But I just think they're beautiful.
They are very beautiful.
No. Got a couple of other bits that look like that in our mini museum. Talking about cleaning up well. What did you decide this was?
It looked. I didn't know if it was a winder, like a watch winder, a clock winder, or it could be for... I can't remember what Mr. Caboodler said. He said like bleeding radiators, but it's not a radiator key. I don't think they had radiators then. Not like that would have needed bleeding. I don't know. I don't know about tools.
It's beautiful though.
Yeah, this bit would have flipped down.
Yeah. A mystery key that we'll never know what it went to. But I just love the idea of keys and being sort of separated from the lock. Oh yeah. So yes, Marmee the doll wears a key around her neck.
She's the housekeeper.
She's the housekeeper.
Well, she's just Marmee.
It's only just
it's not much bit, yeah.
Slightly larger. What did it go to?
I reckon
the things when the key
box.
When the key was thrown away, did anything that was stuck in that was left in it, or did the box get? Yeah, the ideas of why anyone would throw away a key.
People lose keys though, don't they?
They do, yeah.
A lot.
Whole bunch of beads. My mystery wooden bone item. Any ideas, Mum?
Could be the end of a stanhope. It could be part of a dummy. It could be many things.
Tiny fork. Any ideas? Please comment down below.
Bobbin.
Yep. Yeah. Mystery bone. It's always bone that are the mystery items.
Don't forget your flower.
Oh yeah. Absolutely love these. Actually, we've got a growing collection.
We have. We separated them when we were doing the bead string.
So now it can be added to our collection of flowers. I absolutely love. Oh, they're so pretty all together.
They are. Imagine them made into plants at the doll's house.
Mhm.
In a row. They're beautiful, aren't they?
They are. The orange one's my favourite because it's orange.
But they're buttons and beads, aren't they? They're not
They are,
beads.
yeah. See, now that is added to the flower collection.
And then this that I think looks like a leg and a horse's head.
You think it looks like a leg and a horse? I mean, I see the horse's head here. But
I
think
see
it's
the horse's head there. And then there's the leg. That's a leg. I reckon that's a leg.
of a person.
Yeah.
I see that as the horse's body.
I see that as a horse's head there, and then this is a person's leg.
Or it could just be coincidence. And
It could just be a decorative lump.
Decorative
but
piece.
I love that when you say, what's it called? Pareidolia. Although I'm not seeing faces. Well, I'm seeing a horse's face.
It's a horse's face.
A leg.
Let us know below if you also see a horse's head.
Or a leg.
Or a leg. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. Oh, well, this is this.
Which we think is like a cloth. We would have had fabric fed through either side and it would have clipped it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We think.
Yeah, it would have had like a piece of metal that you pushed
Yeah.
down. Like a kind of a guide belt. But guides have belts like that. And nurses used to have belts like that, elasticated.
So I think the pipe is definitely the standout of the show this week.
And it was the last thing we found.
And now we are going to leave you with remaking a Victorian mourning bracelet out of all of the mourning beads we've found in this episode and the past. I just have to say a massive thank you, as always, for everyone that supports us in any way, our brilliant Patreons and anyone else who donates, everyone that likes, comments and subscribes every week. It really means everything. And if you'd like to see us eventually use this tiny pin in a doll's house, check out the description down below for our other channel. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Scissors. Come on.
Oh goodness. Do we have a plan?
Well, you need 2 strings, 2 rows, 2 strings of elastic, I'd say, would be your starting point. With a knot in each, both of a knot. And maybe tie them together with a knot. Then I suppose it would be size. It would go. So I've got 3 holes.
Yeah, but I'm just going
to use the drill. Yeah, you would do.
Well, let's make it up.
Well, yeah, that's what I was doing. The problem is we've got
I already.
uneven.
Yeah, so that will just go on the other side.
Oh, basically, find all the ones that've got 2 holes. That's only got 1 hole. Is it 1 hole? I probably should have my glasses on. You find all the ones that've got 2 holes. Your best bet is to start here and then you put that black one on last. The square one. And then it will be opposite.
Can I also put it
Or you put it on first.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
Now I need to make sure I don't get these twisted. Now it should just be stiff enough to go through. Oh no! No! See, those ones were nice and easy.
Hard.
It's like a very small hole.
Someone would probably have to strung them originally, hand strung them. They wouldn't have had a machine. The principle's sort of correct. We have actually made a bead stringing film, haven't we?
We have.
We've strung all our beads in colour, which we could put on as a midweek film if people would like to see that. If you want to comment below if that would be something you'd like to see. Lots of people have asked, haven't they? We doubled the amount of beads in a year, didn't we?
We did. We've got a lot of beads now. It was like 600 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, stringing 600 beads by colour.
So now we know which is the most... which is the rarest and which is the most common. But we're not going to tell you. We'll tell you in a film. But it's weird because we thought we'd found loads of these, didn't we? But we found far less than we thought we had. Just feels like we find them a lot. It's really weird. It's unfortunate this one's broken. But I suppose it shouldn't be that prevalent, should it? Because it's mourning jewellery. You know, it was only worn at a certain point of somebody's life. Although they were in mourning for a long time. I know there were rules about mourning, how long you mourned for. And the clothing you could wear. And then after a certain point you could wear less black, I think, and you could wear grey. I mean, I know there's all sorts of rules. I don't know, I think a year maybe?
I think it depends
on who
you
died.
are and who you died.
I mean, not like a widow, like a widow were.
Especially.
Although Queen Victoria never stopped.
No.
She wore black for the rest of her life.
She did.
Which is quite sad.
Yeah. But also kind of beautiful. And there is our mourning bracelet. That's what it would have looked like. Obviously,
with more even
with things
beads.
the right size, yeah, the same shape. A mourning bracelet, and that was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, and took up a lot longer than I thought it was going to. But there you go, we have one. Nice. An elasticated one.